Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing a Nottingham beer from the Magpie Brewery, their Thieving Rogue Pale Ale. Don't know anything about the beer, to be fair, and you know, I live in Nottingham, same as the brewer. 4.5%, brewed with all British hops and malts, supporting British farms and on a 100% green energy powered brew kit. Can't fault that, can you? Straw pale with a floral hop character from classic British hops. And yeah, NG2 as well, so not brewed, not far away from where I work as well, strangely enough. I'm sure it's in Nottingham Market, I'm sure it is. So, I'll give this a pour, see what it looks like. Going back to doing one beer review a night, trying to lower my alcohol content. Trying, whether it works or not, that'll be another thing. So nice. Golden colour, masses of carbonation and lacing, crisp white head. Look at that. So, watched a video a while back now, and it shows you people pouring a pint of beer, and one person pours it perfectly, no head at all. And then he stuck this thing in it, and you can see the froth that came up. And they're saying that the best way to pour a pint is to actually get a decent sized head on it, because then a lot of the CO2 disappears that way, rather than you putting it in your belly without it frothing and the CO2 in your stomach. And then you get people, you serve people a glass of beer and say, God, you're crap at pouring. But you're actually doing them a favour. Something to think about. So, good looking beer. Plenty of carbonation there. Definitely got a bit of grassy light hops to the aroma. Quite smooth. Bit of bitterness in the back end, but not much. Just having a look, see if there's any reviews. They've changed the way they do the reviews. So there's a couple of reviews that are of interest. 3.3 out of 5. Very sessionable, easy drinking and tasty. A little bitter elevates it from being a run-of-the-mill golden ale / bitter. There's another one, 3.4. This is from Sweden. Golden, 3.4 out of 5. Golden with a slight haze and white, foamy white head. Grassy and slightly biscuity aroma with a hint of citrus. Earthy taste with lemon, grassy hops and some grain. Not bad, but not the best I've had from Magpie. One of these days I'm going to knock this off. I'm trying to turn my phone off. So, that's it. So yeah, I personally don't know a lot about Magpie. I did try some of their beers last year at the Robin Hood Beer Festival. But other than that, not really. Don't know a lot about them. So today, I've had a bit of a saga going on. I've got a PC last year. My son, about 18 months, 2 years ago, my son went out and bought, his PC was overheating, but he plays games on it, and he pays the most, the games they used intense graphics and that, so everything runs hot when you start doing that. So he bought all these bits, and got a right palaver because he didn't buy the right processor to go on the right motherboard. And then he didn't get the right memory, and it was a catalogue of cock-ups. And it got round, we changed the motherboard, changed the chip. I put the power supply in, put it in the wrong way around, didn't I? The bloody power supply. I had to send that back to Amazon, get the money back. And I went and got them a £50 cheaper. So we saved money there. We had some memory, a DDR4 RAM, sent to the house, said it had been delivered. Phoned Amazon up, says that it hasn't been delivered. We're sat in the house, we've been sat here all night waiting for it to build this PC. And they said, well, it's been delivered. I said, no, bloody ain't. So anyway, they refunded us the money. 3 days later, neighbour comes round, knocks on the door, says, I've got a parcel for you. So got another freebie. And amazing, it worked out in the end that he actually made money on it. You know, a catalogue of errors. But anyway, so he gave me his old bass unit, and his old bass unit is very high spec it was. So I kept that. And my father-in-law gave me a radiator, one of these radiator cooling systems. So I installed it. 6 months down the line, bloody thing went and leaked all over the motherboard. So I had to take it out, chuck it, and I've left it a year. And they had Windows 10 on that motherboard as well, which is a good thing. So I left it a year. Got given a bass unit the other day. Put that, got the heatsink out. Just tried it, laid it on top, plugged it in, came on. I thought, I couldn't believe it. And so I've been out tonight. I bought a stonking heatsink. Look at that bad boy. I mean, bloody hell, it's massive. And there was a bracket that came with it, and I thought, maybe that's the right bracket. It doesn't look like the right bracket, but. And then I had to go to a different computer shop because they'd run out of thermal paste, and I thought, bloody hell, it's one of them. You know, sometimes you just don't want it. And I get home. You're never going to guess. The bracket don't fit. And I can't find another bracket to fit it. So now, so that's happened. And in the middle of that, I ordered my son. My son's having a new phone for his birthday, so I've got him a case. I bought him a case off eBay, and I bought him the screen protector. And then it came up eBay. Spend a tenner, get a £5 off. And I thought, oh, bless you. I like that. So I went out and bought a 64 gig USB drive. I thought, well, always come in handy. Good for films. And so I got that. Got the £5 off, paid for it. Then I come to the shed and found out about the heatsink and the bracket. So the money that I spent on the USB, I could have spent on the bracket. And so now I've got to wait a couple of days and wait for the bracket to come, and then I can get building 2 PCs, because I daren't do anything with the other PC in case I have to rip something out. So at some stage I'm going to get it set up, because what I'm going to do is I'm using one PC to go with that TV over there in the background, the big TV over there, and one PC on this wall, because I'm going to build a frame and have a webcam and have a full setup, full multimedia setup. So when I'm talking about beers, I can actually have it there and chat a bit more about what beers they do produce, and then flip the camera around and actually show you, if need be. So back to the beer. That's my life. It's boring as it is. But when you run into obstacles, it just seems to be that obstacle, then that obstacle, and I'll get there. Well, hopefully. If nothing else cocks up in the meantime, or I'll lose something. That's what I don't want to do. So yeah, there's slight bitterness in the taste. It's very quaffable. More of a session pale ale than anything else. 4.5%. Yeah, it comes through about 4% for me. I'm liking that it's a Nottingham beer, First one from Magpie, so officially out of the bottle at least. Still getting the same aroma, you know, the grassy light hop taste. It's I'm not again picking out what the others picked out. So yeah, for me, a very standard pale ale. You know, obviously it's not full of hops and full of citrus and all that sort of thing, and not been trying to be too much of a craft beer, even though I'll hashtag it as a craft beer. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, sessionable, very drinkable. You know, it's one of them that you definitely won't mind 3 or 4 of these in, you know, in a pub. And it's not going to hurt your taste buds. You know, you're not going to say, oh, I don't fancy having that now because of that, you know. Yeah, so it's definitely decent in that respect. And as you can see by how fast it's going down now, you know, very easy going, very easy. In fact, I would think that people like lager drinkers would like this sort of beer because it's easy. You know, it's most lagers go down very quick, don't they? You know, whoop, gone. And this is that type of beer. You know. Bought it from Co-op, and I don't know if the Co-ops are the same all around the UK, but our Co-op supports, they have a local beers, little shelf with local beers on, only a little shelf, but you know, it's got about 20 different varieties on, so you know, not bad. And yeah, it's good to see Co-op supporting local beer companies, and not just the big beer companies that are already in the likes of Asda's, Tesco's and Morrison's and that, but yeah, the more you know, the rarer ones. I've never seen that in any shop before, so that's great news for me, you know, as a fan of beers. And yeah, because it's not always easy to get to breweries, and even ones on your doorstep, sadly enough. Right, out of 5. Yeah, nice beer. Golden body, fantastic carbonation and lacing. What crisp whitehead, grassy hop aroma. That boiled down into the taste, and just a very quaffable, sessionable beer. Out of 5, I'm going to give it a 3.9 out of 5. Yeah, it was very drinkable, very drinkable. And I got it on a 2 for £4 deal as well, so not bad at all really. Anyway, that's all for this review. Thanks for watching. See you soon.